Welcome everybody to the final series, the final best of 5 of the June finals of the Go4 SC2 Cup series. And yeah, the first map in this games will be Frozen Temple, spawning to the bottom right. We will find our blue Protoss right here. He's representing Team Liquid and his name is Mana. And yeah, ending up in the finals as a player that was just nominated after another one didn't show up. So yeah, pretty lucky for him to be here, and now he was doing a good job going to the finals. So yeah, going over to the top left, there we see our green Terran, the opponent playing for Red Bloods, and his name is Lillekanin. So yeah, Mana, yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's lucky that he's in the finals in this game. We can see a factory being built over here, by the way, because yeah, Mana is a pretty good player, but it must have been, I mean, in the June ranking we had top 16 being qualified. We have Hydra and Snoot being replaced, so this must be 17 and 18. So Mana must have earned the 19th most points during June, and now he's on the edge of winning this monthly final. Yeah, but Mana already scouted this thing over here and is trying to take out the tech lab. This Marine will get out, will die, and this tech lab, yeah, will die in the end too. But the Cyclone will get out, and I think he just wants to get away with the Stalker then. Oh, yeah, the second Stalker joins. Second drone though going down. But yeah, he was able to start the tank before the tech lab went down, so a second unit at least coming out of the factory for Lillekanin. In the meantime, he's going for another barracks in the main base, has the reactor at his first barracks, so he's going for double Marines here, a Medivac being boosted, not chrono boosted, what I was about to say. So yeah. Oh man, those Stalkers, and one of them being kited down from the Cyclone. That's pretty unlucky for Mana here. He has the expansion up, there will be one model, but he only has 2 gateways. They are opened now, but we have the tank evac, which is a pretty strong potential here. Good for Mana in this situation is to have the observer to exactly know what's going on right there. And he's pulling the probes, he's going for the tank, and he will not get the tank for now, but will, and it's lifted again by Lillekanin. But in the end, he will hold this. The tank is going down, the Marines are getting low, the Marines are getting back here, and Lillekanin, okay, he's actually not sending them back home. Yes, there's a depot. What? A Liberator is there. So Lillekanin wants to hold the pressure here. Wants to keep the pressure up and go all in with this. There's no command center behind this. There is another tank coming down. This Liberator gets one shot off, but that's it. And the Marines are getting pretty low. There's no medivac though. And yeah, I think it looks good for Mana. He's up in terms of workers, 29 to 21, and also he has the model, and this is easily the call to go for the tank now. And yeah, with having that many weakened Marines, I think he can just easily go around this liberation area. Now he can go for the Liberator and then take out the Marines one by one. GG, well played, being called by Lillekanin, and Liquid Mana takes game number 1. Welcome back everybody, time for game number 2 in this final series of the June finals. Spawning in the bottom left of Ruins of Endian as the second map, we will find the player leading the series by 1 map. For Team Liquid, this is our Blue Protoss, Mr. Mana. And yeah, therefore he's also the man, the Polish man right there, fighting himself through the Polish bottom half of the bracket there. And the more international half has been won by this guy spawning in the bottom right. He's the Red Terran this time, and his name is Lillekanin for the Red Bloods. And again, we have some sort of proxy build here with the factory. It's not a proxy as hard as before, but at least a little bit of the meta there. And yeah, we see Mana actually scouting for stuff like that, but on his half of the map where he sees nothing. And is this actually in vision? No, it isn't. I would have wondered if that would be. I think Lillekanin would have checked that. So yeah, he's building his stuff over here. Tech Lab is going down. We will have the starport. The question is, does he want to go for a Cyclone again? Does he want to go for a tank first? Or, but therefore the Tech Lab would be pretty early. Does he want to go for a Banshee with the starport? And seems like he actually will go for the Banshee. And maybe a Widow Mine. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, oh, production tab wasn't in there. Man, sorry for that. Yeah, Mana in the meantime has built his Nexus. It's finished already. He's going for 2 more gateways and for the robotics facility. With having his second Stalker on the map now. And still, Mana is kind of, yeah, unsure what's going on. I mean, he scouted the main base with 2 gases, so he knows that something like this might come his way. But still, he does not know from which direction. Sees that there's no second base yet. So he might go in pretty defensive mode pretty soon. And we see that there is an observer, which might be pretty key. 3 Stalkers are there, so a Banshee might not really deal that much damage anymore. Even with Cloak. Depending on the position where it gets in. So yeah, Lillekanin going to the bottom here. Maybe, is he waiting for his second Banshee? Yes, he is. And there's the observer. Is there a second observer? No, there's just this one observer on the map. Man! Oh, this can be so hard. But Lillekanin's Banshees are not starting to fly over. They're still here. But there's still no second observer out. And not even in the making. And now he will see what's going on, and I expect there to be another observer pretty soon. Yes, there it is. And right at that time, we see the Banshee arriving. Having 3 kills already, we'll get some more. And what will he go for here? Oh, the observer will spawn now. But okay, he wasn't taking control of his Stalkers there. At the same time, we have another Banshee going down, going to harass for Lillekanin. Those Stalkers are not doing the best they can. This Banshee does not have any more energy, but it's getting kills and kills. And over here we have one Adept drop, so both sides are losing workers all over the place. The Warp Prison did not survive. And yeah, the workers killed count is at 12 for Lillekanin, 5 for Mana. And overall both players at 34-35 workers, so equal in that regard. Mana though having a slightly bigger army, now going out across the map. But yeah, there's no Twilight Council, so he actually does not have Blink. Which means the pressure he can put up on Lillekanin is way less than it could have been with having the Twilight Council, but you cannot go for everything. We all know that. There's the Widow Mine. Nice micro here going down from mana to take that one out. And yeah, let's follow this Banshee. Can it get some more damage done? Yeah, there's the Observer and the Photonova charges. Banshee gets taken out. These rocks are opened. We have the War Prism here to reinforce. We have Blink now being started. And actually, with these buildings being taken out, this is pretty nice for mana. And if you can get them down, or at least one of them, especially the starport, if you can get down the starport, this is pretty nice because this also limits the possibility. Oh man, he takes out the Observer. Nice move there. Good having the Raven there, because this would delay the production of Medivacs and also every air unit there. But it needs to be repaired. Lillekanin, repair that one. Yeah, I mean, okay, now he's going to repair it. I was like, okay, it's burning, and then the HP bar is going up again. Mana in the meantime going for a third Nexus, playing it pretty safe here, going for a little drop here with some adepts, trying to do some micro, trying to take out some workers. Works pretty well there. And yeah, worker count still equal, so not the big impact here. But in the long run, with Mana having the harasses here, and also he's going for his Stargate now, just to mention it here. And what actually is this? Cyclone range? Increases cyclone knock-on damage. Okay. I think I never saw this upgrade being made, but this indicates that he might be going for some more cyclones now. And also the tech labs, yeah, and lots of factories. I'm giving a hint that this might be a mech game again, or that this is, not might be. Let me put that in the right words here. And yeah, Mana is still just waiting here to see when the third base might be taken. Maybe he can get in some damage, maybe not, but his blink is finished, so he can actually go in with the stalkers. And even if he takes out the scouting barracks, then this is okay for him. Maybe he can get the Liberator with a blink forward. Yes, he can, but he doesn't want to go with a blink. I think if he would have blinked instantly with it being in this position, seeing that the Liberator is moving left, I think he could have blinked over here. He might have got some. He might have to tank. I might have gotten some tank shots there. But I think taking out Liberator always is nice. And now he's moving up to the high ground. Man, what's going on here? We have the point defense drones dealing some, tanking some damage. 2 tanks are being taken out, and now he's blinking back out again. Oh boy, also the Liberator now, while being sieged, has been taken out. And behind this aggression, I mean, we see Lillekanin is going for a third now. No workers there, some are coming to transfer over now. But the 4th Nexus is on the way for Mana in the meantime. And also, he's going for adepts. 2 Stargates with adepts. Oh man. Oh Mana, quasi. So yeah, Mana is taking back his units now. So Lillekanin is gathering some forces and actually will move out now. And he's like at 100 to 70, so it's a pretty okay lead here. The question is, what really can he do with having Blink Stalkers against him? Is he just logging on top of every Stalker there? I mean, it's a 40 supply lead, but Blink Stalkers can get away from Cyclones pretty easily. It's only 6, so if he blinks back all of the Stalkers, then this is it. The rocks will be closed, which forces Lillekanin to either open them or go through this top rocks there. Lillekanin. Okay, he saw that it's opened, so he might even have a thought, or if he realizes, I mean, could be the case that he might have seen it, but he didn't even realize it. That there might be a fourth base, and this might not be the best position to attack into, but still he has a 30 supply army lead. And with having this army that he has, this might be pretty good for him. The Cyclones are trying to lock on anything they can get to. But with the Tempests being flown back, they are kiting pretty much. The tanks will be taken out soon, I guess. But the log-ons of the Cyclones are such a nice tool here. So yeah, with the Liberators sieging, this looks pretty well for Lillekanin, I think. And he might be able to take out a lot of stuff. The models are doing a good job. There are some stalkers coming in from the back side, and actually they are messing up the stuff of Lillekanin a little bit. We have some more workers coming in from Lillekanin, and maybe Mana might be able to hold, but he's falling vastly behind here. But there's no anti-air left, so essentially it's just workers being taken out now, and the stalkers can blink around a little bit. One Tempest is left. We have some Adepts racing over here. Oh man. Lillekanin and Mana being at the same worker count, but Lillekanin actually having some of the workers with him to attack and repair his army, and now these workers are in a bad trouble here, lining up a little bit, and now he's realizing there might be a base, scanning on top of this, seeing that there's no mining, so he does not need to attack into this. And now the Blink Stalkers trying to deal some damage to the units they can deal damage to. Blinking backwards, just using the shields as the mechanism as it is. We have these two Adepts with 6 and 11 kills going down. Finally, this barracks also will go down. And at the end of this back and forth fight there, with Lillekanin getting in and trying to end the game there, not being successful, and Mana somehow pushing this back, although he's far behind in terms of army supply, and still he's at 29 to 49, so Lillekanin is still leading here, and he also has more workers than Mana, so yeah, this game can last for quite some time. Let's hope for a good one at least, and not a boring long game here. Yeah, high ground vision being granted for the Stalkers. The question is, will he get in there and take out some workers? Yes, he will. And yeah, he will have enough time to get back out again. Blink is active again, there we go. And that's it, all of the Stalkers get away. So, overall state of the game. We have 37 to 35 workers favoring Mana, but we have 69 to 48 army supply favoring Lillekanin, and I'm not sure if this is a good position for Mana to be in, since Lillekanin can just lock on top of those Adepts and kite them as long as he wants with this lock on range upgrade that he just went for. But at the same time, with logging on top of these on the Tempest, the Stalkers are having the time of their lives, it seems like. So still, Mana is behind in terms of army supply, but somehow he's taking down a lot of stuff of Lillekanin's army too. Oh, those 2-3 Widowmine shots were pretty nice there, and Mana is down to 16 army supply now. Oh boy. And yeah, it might be just Blink Stalkers now, and all of the mining will be denied. Oh man, he's losing so many workers in just a second. The Stalkers are trying to get over here, but all of the workers are lost. I don't see him saving some of them. Oh yes, oh man, he's focusing the Thor. Should just blink away there. Yes, he does. So no Widowmine shots, but the Cyclone range is taking a lot of stuff out. These workers all went down against those two Hellions being there at the top. And yeah, Mana's down to 25 workers, losing his 4th base. While we see Lillekanin actually building his 4th command center now to be able to expand one more time. Yeah, now this might be the final blow. Lillekanin streaming into the 3rd base of Mana, taking out some more workers. The army supply lead for Lillekanin is pretty strong here, and I think we might see the GG pretty soon. 59 to 10 army supply GG being called by Mana. Lillekanin equals out this series 1 map to 1. He might not get tricked into Lillekanin maybe building some proxy stuff again. Might actually happen with this starport, but since there's no SCV out, but yeah, this one is for scouting, isn't it? Yeah, he didn't scout so far, so this will not go and build the starport. Starport is being built inside of the main base. We have 1 Hellion being built from the factory and some Marines in the queue. But what's his goal behind this? I mean, he's lining the units up like he wants to deny Mana from maybe seeing his expansion, which he's actually throwing down now. So a little bit later than I would have expected, to be honest. And yeah, the Adept is on its way. Hellion still going to scout. Yeah, the SCV is turning around. Because the Hellion should scout everything, yeah. Yeah, Medivac on the way. Also, we have the Widow Mine for Lillekanin Command Center started. Going over to the top, where we can see Mana going for the Robo. That has been going for the Robo. It's finished already. 1 Observer is building. And the Hellion has been taken out. 2 more gateways added. And there is the first drop. But does he stay at home with the Observer? Yes, it seems like he is. And yeah, with scouting the factory inside of the main base, he might expect something like this with some sort of tech, and therefore it doesn't matter if it's a Widow Mine or a Cloak Banshee. Staying at home with the Observer is the wise decision here. And yeah, he has 3 Stalkers and 3 Adepts. So he's pretty much prepared for Widow Mines and everything else. And he's actually going across the map. He's relying on the Mothership Core with 2 Photonova charges here. And actually, I'm not sure if that's a nice reaction there, taking this 1 Widow Mine shot to just 1 unit. And now we see 3 more Stalkers being whopped in, and that is going to defend this whole push. Also, I think with this pylon finishing, this was pretty good for Mana. And now Lillekanin is in the bad position here, because yeah, we have the units of Mana inside of the main base. Oh boy, and he's taking out the production, or he's not even having the chance. Lillekanin calling the GG beforehand. So Mana takes his 2nd point. And yeah, the series is at 2 points for Mana and 1 point for Lillekanin. Welcome back, everybody. Time for map number 4. It will be Dusk Towers. And spawning in the top right position, we find our green Terran player. For the Red Bloods, this is Lillekanin. And yeah, he might want to equal out the series right here to go to map number 5. And yeah, we see, looks like a Reaper built somehow. But we also see that he's planning some proxy stuff again. And therefore, let's first go to the bottom left and take a look at the base of the player with the match point right here already. He is having 2 points over 1. He's spawning bottom left. He's the blue Protoss player representing Team Liquid. This is Mana. Yeah, going for pretty standard stuff here. Gateway expansion into Cyber Core, double gas has been taken. Mothership Core is following now. And yeah, there's still nothing being built down here. And it's scouted actually. That's a pity. And maybe, and he was even sending a probe to the left hand side too. So maybe Kanin was kind of expecting the scout and already starting to build the factory at home. Maybe this was his plan all along and he just wanted to proxy the Stargate. I think this might be the case, because otherwise he would have started the factory way beforehand. And yeah, so this proxy starport is denied. Both the scouting probes are returning back home soon. And we have the robotics facility for Mana being thrown down. Starport finishing at home. Seems like a swap, and we might see the Banshee then pretty soon. Oh no, it actually isn't. We have the Liberator and the Fusion Core. And now he's proxying the Fusion Core. So either he wants to sneak in pretty early battlecruisers, which might be hard to do with a pretty fast expansion, or he wants to go for the upgrade, the range upgrade for the Liberators pretty soon here. And this might be it, because yeah, maybe this area to the left hand side right here allows him to deal some damage while having a wider range to the mineral lines here. And yeah, there we go. Liberator advanced ballistics being started to researched. I hope that's the right way to say that. Yeah, in the meantime, we have Mana going up to 35 workers. Lillekanin is at 29, so a little bit behind there. But his second command center is about to finish too. And with mules, he's able to kind of compensate for that. Will he actually build some more here? We don't know. Observer is coming over. There's a probe. Okay. Liberator. Taking out 3 workers. There we go. And instantly we see the Stargate being thrown down by Mana. So the reaction against the Liberators might be... Oh, 1 more drone, 2 more drone probes, 3 more. Oh man, this is pretty costly already. And maybe Mana is even going for a base at the front now. It's going down 300, 400 minerals. So Nexus at the third. But yeah, he's going for an attack first. He has taken out the depot right here. There's no blink on his stalkers, so he just relies on them being microed on the ground. The Liberator is sieging at home, and yeah, he's focusing out some stuff right here pretty well. Lillekanin is losing a lot of workers. He also is losing the Liberator, and this might be key in this fight. Also, some more workers might be kited there, and he's not focusing the warp prisms, so some more units are being able to warp in. And with the range upgrade, it's pretty hard to actually go up the choke here. And yeah, does he want to go for that? Yes, he does. So yeah, he's lifting all of the units. Will he be able to save his warp prison though? Yes, he will. That's a good move. Another warp in to the back right here. Some more adepts coming in. And yeah, the Cyclone is still there, but the adepts will deal some more damage to the mineral line, and I think this is a pretty well attacked right here. Pretty good attack. Takes out some more Marines, takes out some more workers. This Stalker will fall in the end, but Yeah, although mana is falling behind in terms of army supply now, he killed a lot of workers in the process of this attack. 23 workers being killed. He's up 18 workers at the moment. And yeah, you can see the income at the bottom right. It's 1.5k against 500, so he's tripling the mineral income at the moment. Lillekanin will go up a little bit when using the mules and having some more workers again, but for now this is pretty good for mana. He'll just sit at home, go for some more units. I mean, everything of his production is at home, and yeah, what is there to lose for mana? He has a good economy and he just needs to defend now, I think. And there is the first Void Ray. Not really that much anti-air. We have one Cyclone, one River Ray. GG, well played, being called by Lillekanin. And there we go. Liquid Mana takes game number 4 and therefore is our winner of the June finals of the Go4 SD2 Cups. Congrats to him, man.